Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another episode. As you can see by the title of today's episode, we're talking about how to become a clinical trial assistant. So I had a person email me about how to become a clinical trial assistant, and I wanted to share this with you all because that's a very popular position and a lot of people are interested in that role. So this person emails in, they say, "Hello, thank you for your very inspiring and helpful online content. I am a graduate nurse with a postgraduate diploma in health research methods. I have worked as a clinical trial study coordinator for 2 years and have interacted a lot with various CRAs. I would like to become a CTA as I work my way to becoming a CRA and hold other senior positions in the clinical research landscape. Any assistance would be greatly appreciated." All right, guys. So this is a very interesting topic because a lot of people are interested in either becoming clinical trials coordinators or CTAs or CRAs. Well, particularly CRAs, a lot of people are interested in. So this is a classic case of how you go from being a study coordinator to a CTA or a CRA. So my advice to this person would be, hey, you've already got 2 years experience as a study coordinator. Why would you take that and go be a CTA? Because so you've been there for 2 years, right? And you go and leave and become a CTA. You're gonna have to be in that role for a year or 2 years before you can jump. And they don't really promote CTAs without being in some kind of training program. It's not like a surefire way where you're just gonna be promoted to being a CRA. It's gonna require some work, some networking, and you're kind of starting off at the bottom again, I would say. So my advice would be to be a study coordinator and take that to being directly to a CRA if possible. Or you can go be an in-house CRA, which is a direct line to being a CRA. Go be an in-house CRA. So I wouldn't move to go be a CTA because it's kind of at the same level as your entry-level study coordinator position. I would take that and go be a CRA. So there's a couple ways you can do that. They do have training programs for study coordinators. And in fact, you can apply to anyone's training program, CRA training program. So I would apply as a study coordinator. Make sure you have your list of indications on there that you work with. You can also come to me for resume review help. We definitely take your resumes to the next level, and especially for stuff like this. We know exactly what they're looking for CRA because I've been a CRA for a long time now. So yeah, you need to make sure your resume is right, and you need to apply to these training programs or entry-level CRA jobs and just pound the pavement with it. And don't leave your study coordinator job until you get a CRA job offer. They hire study coordinators all the time. And it's commonly known across the industry that study coordinators make the best CRAs because they've been on site. They know the site's perspective, and that's exactly who the CRA works with most. So the industry knows this. So I would just work as a study coordinator, and you can probably start applying now to CRA entry-level jobs. And you can probably get away with CRA level 2 jobs because sometimes they will say, all right, we'll bring a CRA 1 in, and just apply and see what happens. As your experience grows, your chances will increase and grow. It's going to be a grind. You're going to have to talk to these recruiters, see what they're looking for, get to know them. You know the grind of getting a job. So that's my advice. I wouldn't go CTA route because that's really at the same level, and it could be even harder to become a CRA. I would potentially, if you feel like you're getting stuck and you're grinding your gears, go central monitor, in-house CRA, remote monitor type position where you're called a monitor. Then that way, with your experience, anyone would hire you as a CRA after a while. Training program or no training program with study coordinator plus in-house remote monitoring type position. Besides, the industry is moving more towards remote monitoring, in-house CRAs, so they should be hiring a lot more of those soon. Companies like Parexel got rid of their in-house CRAs a while ago, 4 or 5 years ago. They just flat cut them. They said either you need to be a field CRA or go be something else. So that was interesting. I think they'll be bringing them back as remote monitoring because the pandemic is going to be more front and center. It's just going to be more front and center, guys. Unfortunately, I hate the remote monitoring aspect. I think there will always be a role for a field CRA. It's just going to look different. So they may be on site less, they may be reviewing way less data points, but it is what it is. So that's my advice. Network, apply for jobs, get on LinkedIn, Indeed, do these things, get ready to be a CRA. And, if you can, see if you can shadow some CRAs, get any kind of experience you can get. If you have experience going through an audit, that's good experience that people want to know, and things like that. That's the kind of things we cover in our resume review program for those experienced individuals looking to get to the CRA level or next level in general, or just career consultation. These are things you got to think about. So I'm serious, guys. I really want you guys to invest in yourself. Don't think about it as, paying for a resume review or paying for something that you think you can do yourself. Pay for the expertise. Pay for someone else's expertise and the professional commitment that you're going to get from them, that the job's going to be done right. Trust me, this is something I've had to learn, to pay for the shortcuts. Pay for the shortcuts, and it'll get you way further, and you'll realize it's one of the best investments you ever made, is investing in yourself. So don't be afraid to do that, guys. Invest in yourself. It took me a while to learn that, but I'm passing it on to you guys. Hopefully you guys learn from this. And any questions, email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. Take care.